everybody? Welcome back to another episode of 5 Minute Gaming News, the show that has a host who's all tucked out from a fun weekend at FanFest. It was wonderful to meet y'all. Thank you so much. I had a blast. Today in the news, it appears that a Nintendo Switch 2 is on the way and possibly in the second half of 2024. This is all according to Video Games Chronicle, which has stated that multiple sources have confirmed development kits are currently out there, and this is for the next generation of console. Although specific details on the console are being kept closely guarded, those VGC spoke to indicated the next-gen console would be able to be used in portable mode, similar to the Nintendo Switch. Two sources VGC spoke to suggested that the console could launch with an LCD screen instead of the more premium OLED in order to bring down costs, especially considering the increased storage needed for higher fidelity games. And, like its predecessor, the new Nintendo console will also accept physical games via a cartridge slot, the sources said, which seems pretty much on par with the way Nintendo does things. It's one of those if it ain't broke, don't fix it kind of deals. I am curious, naming convention-wise, what they're going to go with. Is it Switch 2? Hopefully it's not Switch U, because I don't know what the hell. That was, Wii U was bad. Switch U? I don't even know what that means. But the thing the internet cares about, and for good reason, backwards compatibility. Will this new Switch be compatible with old Switch games, especially if it's using a cartridge? The answer hopefully will be yes, and considering what Switch has done to the whole gaming marketplace, it makes sense that you would want to include all that backwards compatibility stuff, because with things like the Steam Deck and the Asus Ally and things like that out there, it seems like the marketplace is really responding well to handheld, high-powered performance consoles and things like that. And so having more games on launch with a new thing, I think would help them a lot. And I feel like the smart money would be yes, but like I said, we don't know. Nintendo do what Nintendo do. In other news, The Elder Scrolls could be getting a remake. No, I'm not talking about Skyrim for the 11th time. Did you know there were other Elder Scrolls games? Shocking, I know. Turns out Virtuous Studios, the team behind the Metal Gear Solid 3 remake, may in fact be remaking Oblivion. This rumor of an Elder Scrolls 4 remake comes from a former Virtuous employee who made the claim in a now deleted post on the Gaming Leaks and Rumors subreddit. The user claims that the studio is also working on Project Alter, which they say is either a remake or remaster of Oblivion, which will make use of a pairing system that will run the game on both Unreal Engine 5 and the Oblivion engine. They also say the project will be released at the end of 2024 or early 2025, depending mostly on if it's a remake or a remaster. And the game is mostly being made in Virtuous's Paris studio. And hey, a remaster of Oblivion, honestly, a remake would be great too, but a remaster would be fun. And it kind of, in a weird way, makes sense in relation to Starfield, because throughout the game's development, we've heard Bethesda say they pulled inspiration from Oblivion. And of course, there's the reappearance of the adoring fan. The funny part about all this is that fans aren't divided on whether there should be a remake or remaster of Oblivion, but in fact, whether it should be Oblivion at all. A lot of people are like, bro, what about Morrowind? Which, by the way, would be amazing. But yeah, I always think that's pretty funny, is that there's a different Elder Scrolls game for different generations. Like, over the last few years, Skyrim has gotten so much love that it's nice to see these older games get the attention they deserve, because they are truly phenomenal. But unfortunately, like most games, over time, a lot of the shine starts to fade and some of the problems become glaring. And, it'd be nice to get a remake or a remaster, at least something where we can get newer players back into those worlds to experience them. And hopefully that is something that will happen. But then the question becomes, are you more Oblivion or are you more Morrowind? Let me know in the comments below. All right, it's Monday, so it's time for new releases. Starting off today, July 31st, it's time to get your cook on with Venba. That's right, this narrative cooking game blends a tale of immigration and family with a beautiful art style and chill cooking gameplay. It's up to you to cook and restore old recipes while uncovering a story about love, loss, family, and more. Additionally, the game is just about 1 to 2 hours long, so if you're looking for a quick, heartfelt, home-cooked gaming experience, be sure to check this one out today. And then, the big dog of the week, this Thursday, the highly anticipated Baldur's Gate 3 finally releases on PC. The fantasy RPG comes packed with an incredibly detailed character creation system, fluid turn-based combat, a rich and robust D&D setting, and of course, romance, which includes, you know, a bear. And hey, if you want to get out of work to play the game on release day, Larian is even offering special leave notes that you can print and give to your employer. I don't know how receptive your boss is going to be, but hey, it's worth a shot. That's it for the news, but hey, it doesn't have to be it for me, because you can head over to the main YouTube channel and check out the new Dawn Trail trailer for Final Fantasy XIV, the audience reaction live from FanFest. It was a blast. And then, of course, a brand new Gentleman's Gaming Club is up. Go check it out. Anyway, that's it for 5 Minute Gaming News. See y'all tomorrow.